Please be seated. Chancellor, graduates, guests, and members of the university community, good morning and welcome. I'm Yamini Sindhoba-Sandhiran, Director of the Graduate Research School. Graduations are one of the university's most important events. This year, the university will hold approximately 50 ceremonies, both in Sydney and in Shanghai. On occasion, the university seeks to honor individuals who have made extraordinary impacts upon society through the contributions they have made to the university. Today, the university will bestow an honorary doctorate upon an outstanding member of our community. I would like to introduce to you the official party who are here on stage. Seated at the center of stage is Ms. Catherine Livingston, AC, Chancellor of the university, who will preside over the ceremony. The Chancellor is joined today by Professor Andrew Parfitt, Vice Chancellor and President, Ms. Grace Lillian Lee, who will be awarded a Doctor of Design honoris causa and also deliver the occasional address. Professor Mark Evans, Interim Dean of the Faculty of Design, Architecture and Building, who will be presenting graduates. The other people seated on the stage are professors, academics, and professional staff from faculties and institutes who have played such a large part in the success of today's graduates. I would also like to acknowledge our member of staff graduating today, Saul Mazarbao. It now gives me great pleasure to invite Ms. Catherine Livingston, AC, Chancellor, to formally open proceedings.
In the name of the Council, I declare this congregation of the University of Technology Sydney duly assembled. And on behalf of the University of Technology Sydney and on behalf of all here present today, I would like to acknowledge and pay our respects to the traditional owners of the land on which we meet, the Gadigal people of the Eora Nation. It's upon their ancestral lands that UTS stands. Similarly, I would also like to pay our respects to their elders, past and present, acknowledging them as the traditional custodians of knowledge for this place. Now today in this graduation ceremony, we will celebrate the conferral of awards upon graduates from the Faculty of Design, Architecture and Building. Today's ceremony, of course, marks a great achievement on the part of the graduates, but also recognises the support from family and friends, many of whom are with us here today. So we warmly welcome you as together we celebrate the achievements of the graduates. I will now ask Professor Andrew Parfitt, Vice Chancellor and President, to present a candidate for the Doctor of Design honoris causa.
Chancellor, the Council of the University has established the award of Doctor of Design honoris causa to be made to persons who, in its opinion, have made an outstanding contribution to professional practice in a discipline of interest to the university. Chancellor, I present to you Ms. Grace Marcella Lillian Lee. Grace Lillian Lee is a proud Meriam-Mer woman from the eastern islands of the Torres Strait and a widely recognised and celebrated Australian Indigenous artist, designer, curator and mentor. She is passionate about working with Indigenous communities to encourage creative expressions and support the next generation of First Nations fashion and textile designers. Graduating from RMIT University with honours in fashion design, Ms. Lee celebrates her culture through the act of weaving and storytelling. Her wearable artworks, adornments and sculptures are recognised for their intricate and highly technical nature, inspired by traditional Torres Strait Island weaving, stories of family, longing for a greater sense of belonging and an imagined future. Her work has taken her around the world, showcased across Australia, Papua New Guinea, New Zealand, and the United States. Her works are also part of collections in the National Gallery of Victoria, the Powerhouse Museum, the Art Gallery of South Australia, the Cairns Art Gallery, the Australian Institute of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander Studies, the Queensland Art Gallery of Modern Art, and the Cluj-Rune Aboriginal Art Collection of the University of Virginia. Ms. Lee recently collaborated with renowned French designer Jean-Paul Gaultier for the Brisbane Festival 2024. They worked together on a new sculptural couture piece unveiled at the festival and displayed alongside 200 pieces of Gaultier's original couture. Gaultier describes Lee as a real artist and admires both her work and her technique. Ms. Lee has a long history of working with UTS, particularly the UTS School of Design. This started with her work staging displays of Indigenous Australian fashion and extended to working with UTS undergraduate students, postdoctoral students and staff. She also works in photographic and studio settings to stage and celebrate Indigenous fashion at the highest level. Through her extensive work with Australian Indigenous communities and art centres, Ms. Lee founded the not-for-profit Indigenous corporation First Nations Fashion and Design, providing a national platform for cultural expression and celebration through fashion, performance and multidisciplinary practices. Ms. Lee is also the founder of the Cairns Indigenous Art Fair fashion performances commencing in 2013 and has produced many fashion shows, including the Intertwined Fashion Showcase for the Gold Coast Commonwealth Games in 2018. She was the inaugural recipient of the National Carla Zampatti Women in Leadership Award for the Australian Fashion Laureate Awards in 2021 and the recent recipient of the National Indigenous Fashion Award at the Australian Fashion Laureate in 2024. She has been appointed a member of the Advisory Board for the Swain Centre for Australian Design at the National Museum of Australia to represent Indigenous fashion design and textiles, and was appointed to the New South Wales Minister for the Arts Fashion Working Group alongside Professor Elizabeth Mossop and other industry leaders. It is a great honour for the University of Technology Sydney to confer Ms. Lee with the Doctor of Design honoris causa, to recognise her remarkable achievements, outstanding artwork and dedication to the uplift of Indigenous art, design and fashion. Chancellor, in recognition of her distinguished contribution, I ask you to admit Ms. Grace Marcella Lillian Lee to the degree of Doctor of Design honoris causa.
So by the authority vested in me by the Council of the University of Technology, Sydney, I admit Ms. Grace Marcella Lillian Lee to the degree of Doctor of Design honoris causa. Congratulations. I now invite Professor Mark Evans, Interim Dean of the Faculty of Design, Architecture and Building, to present graduates.
Chancellor, I invite graduates in the Faculty of Design, Architecture and Building to stand. Chancellor, the UTS Council has resolved that candidates recommended to it by the Faculty Board in Design, Architecture and Building as eligible for awards have completed all the requirements of a course of study approved by the Board and has conferred these awards upon them. Chancellor, I now present those graduates from the Faculty of Design, Architecture and Building who are here before you to acknowledge the awards for which they have qualified.
So on behalf of the Council of the University of Technology, Sydney, I congratulate graduates on their achievements in obtaining the awards for which they have now qualified. Huge congratulations to you.
Graduates, please take a seat. Chancellor, in the Faculty of Design, Architecture and Building, higher degree research students are critical to our research mission, from sustainable fashion to advanced manufacturing, grand designs to green infrastructure, Our research themes transform cities, technologies, and society. Our graduates lead transformative change, embodying our commitment to a just, sustainable, and equitable future. Our higher degree research students champion ethical practices and deliver a vision for the creative professions of the future. Chancellor, I present to you graduates receiving research degrees. The following students have graduated with a Doctor of Philosophy. Kimberly Tara Crofts, for a thesis entitled Examining the Role of Public Participation and Design in Planning Sustainability Transitions, supported by a supervisory panel that included Principal Supervisor Professor Cameron Tonkinwise and Co-Supervisor Professor Abigail Melick-Lopez. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Kimberly Tara Crofts. Kieran Kashup, for a thesis entitled Designing for Earth Democracy Transitions, Processes to Foster an Economics of Radical Interdependence, supported by a supervisory panel that included Principal Supervisor Professor Cameron Tonkinwise and co-supervisors Professor Abigail Melick-Lopez and Dr. Rowan Lalham. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Kieran Kashup. Saul Mazabal, for a thesis entitled Waste to Paste, Sustainable and Circular Novel Material Composites for Exploratory Prototyping in Product Design Practice, supported by a supervisory panel that included Principal Supervisor Associate Professor Stefan Lee and co-supervisors Associate Professor Berto Bandolfo, Dr. Catherine Lockhart and Dr. Susan Stewart. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Saul Mazabal. Naam James McLean, for a thesis entitled Material Kin, Fashioning Foam for Buoyancy, Developing Bio-Based and Biodegradable Foam Materials for Climate Breakdown, supported by a supervisory panel that included Principal Supervisor, Associate Professor Alexandra Crosby, and co-supervisors Dr. Catherine Scarterfield and Distinguished Professor Peter McNeil. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Naam James McLean. Jury Selamat, for a thesis entitled Considering Indigenous Approaches to Human-Centred Design to Design for Local Health Systems in East Kalimantan, supported by a supervisory panel that included Principal Supervisor, Associate Professor Alexandra Crosby, and co-supervisor, Associate Professor Jacqueline Goth. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Jury Selamat. Nina Smith, for a thesis entitled Finding Ways to Simulate Garment Construction Techniques Within Fashion Design Education. Mia Joe, for a thesis entitled Assessing Triple Bottom Line Sustainability of Cotton Clothing Manufacturing, Advancing an Input-Output Production Analysis Methodology. Chancellor, each year UTS recognises a select few undergraduate candidates of exceptional merit. Such candidates are honoured by the award of the University Medal. Chancellor, I now present to you a graduate receiving an undergraduate award and the University Medal in the Faculty of Design, Architecture and Building. The following student has graduated with the Bachelor of Design Honours with First Class Honours and the University Medal. Sansia Ridgway. Chancellor, we will now present to you our coursework graduates receiving awards today.
The following students have graduated with a Master of Design in Visual Communication, Graduate Certificate in Design, Master of Design, Juan Yi Hui Kung. Bachelor of Design, Honours with First Class Honours, Bachelor of Design in Fashion and Textiles, Shari O. Savannah Audrey Rose Sanderlands. Bachelor of Design, Honours with First Class Honours, Bachelor of Design in Product Design, George McGeorge Collin. Erica Linnea Haynes. Bachelor of Design Honours with First Class Honours, Farida Amin. Anthony John Lee Harrison. Jodie Angela Ning. Sophia Lawrence Tefoulis. Sophie Elena Waterland. Bachelor of Design, Honours with Second Class Honours, Division 1, Bachelor of Design in Fashion and Textiles, Diploma in Innovation, Anika Kamakshi Bharadwaj. Bachelor of Design, Honours with Second Class Honours, Division 1, Bachelor of Design in Fashion and Textiles, Ashley Marie Aboud. Sarah Richmond. Suzanne Stander. Alana Walton. Bachelor of Design, Honours with Second Class Honours, Division 1, Bachelor of Design in Product Design, Ruby Luella Arkush Fergus. Maximilla Gwen Chan Chua. Joshua Robert Evett. Nicholas Farrow. Joseph Daniel Galanos Everson. Daniel Aidan Mulcahy. Georgia Min Tuan Nguyen Hu Hao. Jeremiah Royal. Bachelor of Design, Honours with Second Class Honours, Division 1, Zoe Fajam Isin. Ashley Erin Finn. Yang Jin Gu. Sophia Monteleone. Alexandra Morris. Alice Punama Sari. Annabelle Lily Segabi. Philippa Signorelli. Mia Rose Burhop Sutherland. Bachelor of Design, Honours with Second Class Honours, Division 2, Bachelor of Design in Fashion and Textiles, Ho Ying Kathy Cho. Bachelor of Design in Fashion and Textiles, Bachelor of Arts in International Studies, Emily Ka E Cheng. Bachelor of Design in Fashion and Textiles, Bachelor of Creative Intelligence and Innovation, Isabel Victoria Duong Balada. Madison Taylor Harrington Hopkins. Bachelor of Design in Fashion and Textiles, Bachelor of International Studies, Carissa Percival. Bachelor of Design in Visual Communication, Bachelor of Arts in International Studies, Lachlan Gerard Cooley. Ji Wing Peng. Bachelor of Design in Visual Communication, Bachelor of Creative Intelligence and Innovation, Amelina Foskett. Sharon Shirley Liu. Katerina Francesca Miranda. Bachelor of Design in Visual Communication, Bachelor of International Studies, Linda Chiem. Bachelor of Design in Fashion and Textiles, Rosalina Adriane. Gemma Bartholomew. Connor Brown. Lucy Francis Burrell. Chen Ning Wan Nan. Grace Kalyana Evans Craig. Angela Fung. Xiaopan Feng. Elnaz Gandomi. William Oliver McHampson. Sanita Horde. Farida Hussein. Shaniqua Roberta Hart. Fatima Jaziri. Zixuan Jin. Layla Gale Lake. Vivian Lee. Lin Yang Yu. He Xuan Liu. Ray Chen Liu. Adriana Luperdi. Rihanna Claire McRitchie. Zara Sophie McCann. Bonnie India McKee. Vivian Lin Nguyen. Vo Tuong Vi. Alexander James Pemberton. Yue Chu. Bailey Kwan. Fatima Thahani Rania Salim. Ellen Jael Shearsby. Se Eun Song. Sudalad Suvunkum. Tien Hao Ning. Zixi Xian. Lu Yi Yang. Mavis Yao. Hee Yong Yu. Ya Chi Yu. Xin Yin Zhang. Bachelor of Design in Photography, Simon Christopher Ross. Bachelor of Design in Visual Communication, Diploma in Innovation, Patra Hayavu Chanurak. Bachelor of Design in Visual Communication, Jana Abdelatif. Oluwati Milehin Tolulope Akindoyeni. Gala Alemani Traconis. Michelle Asubonteng. Noah Avery. Mia Rose Bandiera. Abby May Barr. Hannah Batchelor. Kiara May Buchanan. Lily Ann Bowdler. Michaela Brunch. Olivia Mary Buckton. Huyen Mi Bui. Eliza Jacqueline Cabusas. Natasha Joaquin Celevanti. Rohan Ayush Chand. Sienna J. Charlton. Stephen Jia Da Chen. Kylie Christabel. Fico Cristianta. Reese Allison Aquino Claro. Rizel Dela Cruz. Aldissa Mutiara Jamaudin. Talia Dunlop. Cassandra Nalida Marie Etok. Jordan Christopher Jordan Evan Atkins. Natasha Evans. Helena Dan Rui Fang. Ella Grace Frizop. Jasmine Gagliano. Hei In Go. Sapphire Kate Forrell Goldberg. Sydney Hannah Ko. Charlotte Ann Hill. Isaiah Hill. Jack Glenn Hogan. Francesca Hopkinson Jedlin. Tala Jagilian. Seok Yang Jung. Caitlin Brianna Kaslik. Casey Wing Hei Kyung. Adelaide Lawler. Ga Won Lee. Kay-Wen Russell Lee. Kwa-En Seeker Lee. Ye-Won Lee. Yuan Chun Lee. Jie Chi Lee. Jessica Kimberly Liang. Xiaoting Liang. Javanka Fiorella Lim. Phoebe Lim. Joanne Lipman. Rachel Law. Annie Lu. Xuan Kun Lu. Yi Lu. Kiara Sekai Mashiri Yakoni. Emily Rose Milroy. Joyce Yu Lee Mock. Kush Marcel Anant Moore. Bailey Jennifer Lynn Murphy. Lachlan Eng. Melissa Ngong. Nguyen Hoang Khan Lin. Jordan Nicholson. Catherine Nicholas. Ka Young Oh. Arya Padukone. Fei Hong Pan. Jake Pasternak. Amanda Rose Patmore. Serena Pelosi. Lani Ni Fan. T Ngok Han Fan. Ellen Anastasia Pragastis. Liam James Prendergast. Ariane Grace Sabari. Claracia Gunawan Safari. Jessica Eloisa Salanga. Jacinta Priscilla Santoso. Zoe Scoofis. Hui Jun Se. David Song. Reina Song. Bailey Su. Maya Strabak. Yuesin Sun. Apurva Surendran. Seher Taneja. Alonzo Nathan Theja. Martin Son Nan Chan. Ngok Selena Chan. Tan Tan Chan. Marvin Urbano. Danesha Viorel. Serena Wong. Jessica Walsh. Hayden Wong Wing Ki. Michelle Yi Hua Wu. Ye Jing Yang. Angelina Yap. Yue Ye. Victoria Yin. Kei Pan Yip. Junki Yoshimura. Emily Chan Jing Yun. Jia Zhang. Lydia Zhang. Xiang Zhang. Yi Zhong. Xiao Tong Zhou.
Chancellor, this concludes the presentation of graduates from the Faculty of Design, Architecture and Building.
Well, on behalf of all at UTS, I'd like again to say huge congratulations to our new graduates, but also, just as importantly, to your family and friends who've no doubt given you a great deal of support, love and understanding during your studies. Now, finishing a degree or a diploma is a major milestone, and we don't underestimate all of the hard work and perseverance that's gone into reaching this goal. And you should be very proud of yourselves, because your university is certainly extremely proud of you. Now, your graduation is one of the most important moments in your life and brings with it both opportunities and challenges. The opportunities for UTS graduates have never been greater, because you're in very high demand from employers, not just because of the excellence and the quality of the education you've received here, but also because of its very practical nature. Conversely, the challenges in the workplace have never been greater. The expectations and scrutiny of society are already high, and they continue to grow. I would particularly urge you all to maintain the highest level of personal and professional integrity. Confront with courage those ethical dilemmas that will arise, and inevitably they will arise, and remember the caution that the behaviour you walk past is the behaviour you condone. But beyond the opportunities and the challenges, a graduation signals that you have gained new knowledge. Use it wisely and use it responsibly. Be seen to contribute, not to take. And I say this particularly because you're graduates of a University of Technology, and as we know, technology can be an enormous force for good, but it can also have unintended consequences. But we also need to be alert to those intended consequences which are not benign. I think particularly as graduates of the design, architecture and building, you have the ability to think through, in using your design thinking skills, those consequences intended and unintended. So you have a particular responsibility to be alert to the purpose of technology in your sphere. Of course, there will be times when knowledge alone is not enough, and you'll be required to make judgments where the answer is not clear. Now, judgment is informed by experience, particularly the experience of the mistakes that we make, and you should never regard a mistake as a failure. Mistake is an opportunity to learn. We bypass our successes pretty quickly, but of course we worry away at our mistakes, but that's worrying is where we do our best learning and where we build those reserves of judgment on which we will later draw. So my challenge to all of you here today is to make sure you make enough space and time to build those reserves of judgment. Turn off the laptop, turn off the iPhone, and just think. Think about the questions that you need to ask, think about the answers you receive, and then think about the judgments you're being called upon to make. And I can't stress enough how crucial it is to be able to think. Thinking is not automatic. Thinking is a skill, and one that we have to work at every day. And it's much, much harder now than it was even 5 years or 10 years ago. There is so much momentum, so much complexity, so much noise in our environment that creating the time to think needs to be purposeful. And thinking about those intended and unintended consequences, as I say. And the interesting thing about your study and your skills, which a comment was made earlier this week, that you in what you do will affect the lives of millions of people you will never know. But you will be having an impact on their lives through what you design and what you build. And that's an extraordinary honour and an extraordinary responsibility. Finally, of course, we hope that your relationship with UTS does not end here today. Your career will take many twists and turns and no doubt cover many geographies, but please make sure that you do stay in touch, because one of the things through your career will be the need for continuous learning, lifelong learning, and your university is here and prepared to help you in that quest. So we now welcome you into the global UTS alumni community. Stay involved, stay in touch, and remember that the Alumni Office is your lifelong connection to UTS. So may I congratulate you all again and wish you every success in applying the knowledge and skills that you've gained in our world-class institution. Well done. It now gives me great pleasure to invite Ms. Grace Lillian Lee to deliver the occasional address this morning. Lillian.
Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, Faculty Dean, esteemed staff, distinguished guests, proud families, friends, and most importantly, graduates. Before I begin, I want to take the moment to acknowledge the Gadigal people of the Eora Nation, the traditional custodians of the land on which we gather today. I pay my respects to elders past and present, and I extend that respect to all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people here with us. It is with deep gratitude, humility, and a full heart that I stand before you today as the recipient of the Honorary Doctorate of Design. This is not an individual honour It is one I share with my ancestors, my family, my community, and everyone who's walked alongside me, lifted me, and believed in me along the way. I am a proud Miriam Mer woman who resides in Wallabara Yidinji country in far north Queensland, Cairns. And like so many of you, my journey began in a small, intimate ways in the corners of my childhood home, where creativity lived in the everyday. My mother was a hairdresser, my father a fitter and turner, became an artist later in life. From them, I inherited a sense of craftsmanship, of curiosity, of seeing the world not only for what it is, but what it could be. As a child, I would transform my lounge room into my own little design studio, surrounded by fabrics, sketches, and big ideas. The second-hand store was across the road, and I would wander over often, drawn by the textures, colours, and hidden treasures awaiting to be discovered. My love for fashion was deeply shaped by my mum, who always had a flair for style and an eye for detail. From my dad, I inherited the passion for construction and good design, an appreciation of how things are made and how they function, and how they can last. I was constantly fueled by encyclopedias, National Geographic magazines, and anything that opened a window into a wider world. Designers like Linda Jackson, Jenny Key lit up my imagination. Their bold, expressive work showed me that fashion could be more than something you wear. It could be a language, a way of telling a story, a way of carrying identity. I also continually was inspired by my natural surroundings and the conversations I absorbed, whether from local voices or visitors from across the globe. And for me, identity was something I was always searching for. These influences shaped not only how I saw the world, but how I wanted to express myself within it. Being an Australian woman of Torres Strait Island descent meant navigating a path that wasn't already visible or straightforward. In 2010, I took my grandmother back to the Torres Strait Islands for the first time in 47 years. That trip transformed me and my life. It connected me with a deeper part of myself and redefined what it meant to be a designer. Not just one who creates, but someone who carries culture. That journey became a compass. It reminded me that the creativity is ancestral. It is connective, it is powerful. The values of UTS, discover, engage, empower, deliver, sustain, resonate so strongly with the life I've lived and the work I continue to do. In my work within remote communities in the Torres Strait Islands and Mornington Island, I've seen firsthand the transformative power of creativity. When we empower people to express themselves through art and design, we don't just make things, we make space. We make space for healing, for pride, for reconnection. When we engage deeply with community through co-creation, we move away from the idea of design as a product and towards design as a relationship, as a form of respect. When we sustain culture through storytelling, we don't just honour the past, we equip the future. Design isn't just an industry, it is a tool for leadership. It can challenge systems, it can reframe conversations, it can amplify the voices of those too often ignored or erased. And so graduates, this moment belongs to you. You're stepping into a world that is complex, fast-moving, and sometimes overwhelming. But you are also stepping into a moment of immense possibilities. You hold tools that can shape the future, tools that allow you to imagine new ways of living, working, and being. You hold the power to influence culture, to make people feel seen, to respond to injustice with imagination. The world doesn't need you to be perfect, it needs you to be present. It needs your ideas, your questions, your courage. Whether your path lies in fashion, photography, communications, or visual design, remember this: you don't have to know it all today. You just have to keep showing up with intention. Stay curious, stay open, and always stay anchored with your purpose, your why. When I started out, I never imagined the rummaging through op shops or sketching designs on scrap paper would lead to this stage. But every big moment starts small, and often it starts with a leap of faith. So don't be afraid to leap. Don't be afraid to take up space. Even if you land somewhere unexpected, you may find it's exactly where you need to be. Today is more than a celebration of your degrees. It's a celebration of your resilience, your growth, and your voice. But it's also an invitation to lead with heart, to serve community, and to stand firmly in who you are. Thank you for allowing me to be a part of this day with you. And to the Chancellor, thank you for this honour and for your trust. Congratulations, graduates. Go forward with pride, and may your work continue to spark connection, courage, and change. Thank you.
Graduations are indeed among the most important occasions in the life of a university, and we are very fortunate at UTS to have such distinguished members of our community speak to us. Grace Lillian Lee, a prominent leading expert in art and design, and we are proud to count her as part of the UTS community, has shared her story today, a story that involves creativity and curiosity, a story that has taught us that creativity is a language, it can tell stories, and it can shape identity. Graduates, she's also told us that sometimes we navigate paths that aren't always visible. And I think that that's an important message for us as we step into the world and we engage with communities in this creation, that we are stepping into the possibility of shaping the future. That's the gift this morning that has been given to us by Grace Lillian Lee. And would you join me in thanking her again for this morning's occasional address?
Chancellor, guests and graduates, that occasional address concludes the formal proceedings of this ceremony. On behalf of the Chancellor, I invite you to join the official party for refreshments. These will be served in the Great Hall foyer and in the balcony room adjoining this hall. The photography, framing, and memorabilia services are located on level 4, one floor below us. The academic progression is about to leave the Great Hall. As it does, I invite our new graduates to join the procession, which will end in the balcony room. Would the congregation please rise for the academic progression?